This is David with Northwest Classic Auto Mall. We're here at the 70th anniversary of the Portland Roadster Show, and I could not pass up the opportunity to interview this gentleman. He's got this very nice 1957 Chevy Bel Air. This is Charlie from Loomis, California. Charlie, it looks like there's a lot of custom work done on this vehicle. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, we started with it was a nice vehicle to start, but we wanted to make it ours and make it more special. So like some of the stuff that's done, we put an LT4 in it. We put it a 4L80E transmission, so it was easier for me and the wife to drive. And there's special CNC things that are inside the engine where you see the coil packs on the firewall, some of the stuff that's chromed and made, some of the shields you'll see in the front. The front grille is custom made out of CNC to make it look where it is more original.
Right.
But it's all gold plated, and we just started, rebuilding it. And there's a lot of special CNC things. There's a backup camera in the Chevrolet V in the trunk that you'll see when you make your way around there. But we just did a lot. There's some things like the Alan Budnick wheels that are more period specific to the car. Roseville Rod and Custom was the builder and painter, and they also did the upholstery. So the upholstery is done very well by them as well.
Well, it looks like no expense was spared, and we appreciate you bringing it all the way out from California.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for showing it.
Bye-bye.
This is David with Northwest Classic Auto Mall. We're here at the 70th annual Portland Roadster Show, and we have some nice artwork here in pinstriping. And I'm here with Gina. Gina is in charge of these booths. Gina, can you tell me a little bit about your program?
Everything we have here has all the time, talent, materials donated to the children at Rady's Children's Hospital. We have some wagons being prepared over here, and all of this stuff is for donation or for sale.
Yes.
Entirely a fundraiser, a lot of custom done by our professional pinstripers and letterers. We've got plain basics that you can have custom done if you like. We also have automotive paint on these that we can have custom done for you. We have stripers on site who are painting.
I see that. Okay, what else you got?
This right here is a prize for our high school challenge. We have automotive pieces being made here by local high schoolers, and that is their winner. We have, again, a print striper here doing his custom work.
Okay.
A number of different things that he does here. We've got the sunglasses, the mugs, and some demonstrations of what he's got going.
Very nice.
One of the wagons that's being given away to one of the children at Rady's Children's Hospital. Those cancer patients sometimes need extra ambulatory help. A number of different signs being worked on bits by bits here.
Okay.
Got this guitar up here, the thing, Charlie Brown's happening over here. All of these folks are donating their time and their talent on behalf of the children here right now.
Okay, what about this little wagon right here?
This wagon right here has been pinstriped and will go up for auction later this evening. We have tomorrow. We have an auction that's separate from the fundraiser we're doing up front.
Okay.
This piece right here is done specifically for and on behalf of the Portland Roadster Show. Today is the 70th anniversary show. Another gorgeous piece right here, custom overdone, and here for a rat rod piece as well.
Well, it looks like this is all for a good cause, Gina. And yes?
This is the brush bash. And my dad did that, and he passed away a year ago.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, thank you for your time. It's all for a good cause.
Jesus, thank you for your help.
This is not your grandfather's panel truck. That's because it was Steve's grandfather's panel truck.
This is a very nice 38 Ford convertible coupe.
It is a 38 Ford. We've owned it for about 1 year now and enjoy it.
So where did this come from?
Philippi Canyon, Eastern Oregon. It was in a canyon. The original owner was Ted Bateman, and he managed to talk the old farmer out of it with a set of tires.
Well, somebody put a lot of money in this. How does it drive?
It drives wonderfully. It's a nice driving car.
Look
Plenty
at
of
that.
power.
Small block Ford, beautiful firewall.
Yep, no wiring on the firewall. Battery box is gone.
Can I take a look at the interior? Beautiful top, by the way.
It is all done. The same person did the top, the leather. All the leather is matching from one side to the other on the door panels.
Very nice. We'll take a look at the rumble seat. By the way, I love the way the wheels go with it. Nice rumble seat.
Nice
Now look,
rumble seat, all leather upholstered, finished out.
you ever let the grandkids get back there?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice pinstriping added by Mitch Kim.
Well, thank you for the interview. It's a very nice car.
Thank you.
This is David with Northwest Classic Auto Mall. We're at the 70th annual Portland Roadster Show, and you had already seen that beautiful 38 Ford. Here's another one, a 1937 Ford. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these cars do not build themselves. Let me introduce to you the builder that built both of these vehicles here. And what is your name, sir?
Bob Belozer.
Bob Belozer. Bob, you did a beautiful job. Can you give me some highlights about your build? Let's start with the 37 over here and tell me a little bit about what you did.
Okay, the 37 started, the gentleman that originally bought this car, bought it in 1982. It was stored for years and years until about 4 years ago. He got to me and said, okay, we need to go through this one. And I had built a number of cars for him. And so he pretty much knew what he wanted, but colors and all those types of things. As far as what's going on, it has a Ford motor, C4 transmission, 9-inch Ford rear, has disc brakes in the front. It has rack and pinion steering, that's a height front end. That's pretty much the mechanical. And then we can go on with body, paint, upholstery, whatever you would like, different wheels. It's all built to run on the street, and it does run on the street. It has 1,700 miles on it now. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but the guy's only owned it for a couple of years.
Okay, well, you did a really nice job. It shows well here at the Portland Roadster Show. And let's look at this beauty over here, the 1938 Ford convertible coupe. Can you tell me a little bit about the build here?
Yes. This one was a different one. The gentleman I built this car for happened to be the same one that we did the 37 for originally. Originally, he was in the tire business, and he was looking for cars in Eastern Oregon, Idaho, and different places like that. And then being in the tire business, why he'd run out to different places. And he talked to some local street rodders. The street rodders told him, oh yeah, there's some cars in this canyon, Philippi Canyon. And he said, but the farmer won't sell them. He says, well, I'll go see the farmer. He went to see the farmer, and the farmer says, yep, I got some in the canyon, but I don't sell them. So I went down and looked, and this car, the only thing that was really relevant on it is a 1938 Ford convertible coupe. So it is a convertible. And the only thing that was good on it was a cowl. The rest of the stuff was buried in the muck and sand and rusted away forever, it seemed like. Well, when Ted came back up out of the canyon, I looked at the farmer, and the farmer says, you know, you got tire takeoffs? Those are used tires that come to these dealers and stuff. And he said, I won't take any money for it, but I'd take some tires. And he says, how many you want? On 24 takeoffs for my implements. And he said, okay, I'll be back tomorrow. I went back tomorrow, brought his truck and trailer in, winched it out of the canyon, and took it home, and he had an old body and fender guy there. And he says, just put all this stuff in a scrap heap except for the cowl, because it's worth a lot of money. And he says, well, no, I can kind of stick it together. And so he did, just that over a year or so. He stuck it together, but it was really not in any kind of shape. And so fast forward, he brought it to me, and he says, okay, Bob, let's see if we can fix this car. Okay. So we had stripped it all the way down to the framework, It has a 289 Ford engine in it, C4 trans. It has a 9-inch Ford rear end in it. The front end is, again, an IFS from height, which has disc brakes, rack and pinion. It really makes a nice unit for the front of the car. The suspension, the rears are rear parallel leaf springs. There are disc brakes all the way around on this particular car.
Well, you did a great job. We're going to show the before photo when it was in the canyon, but that is such a great story. We really appreciate you taking the time to build the cars and have the owners show them here at the Portland Roadster Show. Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
This is David with Northwest Classic Auto Mall, and I'm here with a gentleman that owns two businesses. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi there, I'm Johnny with JMI Limousine. And you know what? A lot of people think of us as superheroes because we transport people every weekend that are over the legal alcohol limit. And if they were to be driving every weekend, we could probably have some situations. But we have a slogan here, say no to DUI and yes to JMI. We want to be your designated driver.
Very clever.
Every weekend we have hundreds of people we transport and we save lives. That's why they call us superheroes. But anyway, we have multiple vehicles from 40 passengers all the way down to 6 passengers. Whatever vehicle that fits your... Any event that's on your calendar, JMI Limousine wants to be your designated driver.
Okay, thank you, Johnny. And then you have another company over here, the JMI Insurance.
Yes, we also have JMI Insurance, we're based out of Beaverton. We have 5 locations, multiple companies.
Okay.
We have a multi-rater that rates your insurance. It goes from the most expensive to the cheapest. And we tell you what's the best rate for you, and we save everybody money. We have a slogan, don't call us unless you want to save money.
Okay, and over here, and we appreciate your display, we have, are these your boats over here?
Yes, this is a Daytona Eliminator. It's a cat, short for catamaran.
Uh-huh.
And this is actually a classic 1988 Eliminator that's one-off. There's only a few left in the world. This is a 1988 tunnel haul. Very rare, you don't see them anymore, but it's all restored. It's a beautiful boat, and it still goes out the river whenever you're ready.
Well, Johnny, we appreciate the interview. Thank you. We're here at the 70th annual Portland Roadster Show. I'm here with Eric Estrada, one half of the crew, of the famed CHIPS show. For those of you who do not know, that is California Highway Patrols.
That's right.
Eric,
How you doing?
you stole a lot of hearts, and you still are, of the
think?
women across the world. Yes,
Come
I
on
think
over
so.
with me.
Okay.
I didn't steal the heart. This motorcycle
Oh, it was the motorcycle.
stole the heart. You know what I mean?
Very good. And you know, a lot of people probably want to know what you're doing now. Can you give me just a brief scenario of what you're up to
Okay.
these days?
Well, I do a lot of appearances. I do a lot of trade shows. I work with the California Highway Patrol a lot. And I'm a deputy sheriff in the state of Virginia.
Well, that's awesome.
I work ICAC. I'm an ICAC investigator. Internet Crimes Against Children.
Yep. Well, I was a big fan back in the day. We really appreciate you being here, and thank you for the interview.
Hey, thank you.
Most of you probably remember Kyron Horman. He was the little boy that has been missing since 2010. And I'm here with his father. This is Kane Horman, and he's here raising awareness to help locate Kyron. Kane, are there any updates?
Yeah, we've had some recent updates from the sheriff's office. They've got a lot of actionable information that they've been able to come up with over the past several months, and they're reassigning resources to dig in and keep the investigation going.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for your persistence. You're a great father, and I hope this has a good outcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is David with Northwest Classic Auto Mall. We're here at the 70th anniversary of the Portland Roadster Show. Now, I wanted to stop by this booth because I had interviewed them about 3 weeks ago at the Salem Roadster Show, but the rum was so good, not that I tasted any, it was really good that I wanted to stop by and say hello. So I'm David, and what is your name?
My name is Brandy. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Brandy. Well, that's an interesting name, dealing with alcohol. Their name's Brandy. Where did you get that name?
Oh, my mom decided I needed to date some sailors.
Yeah. Now, you told me earlier that you were named after the song Brandy, because I sang a little note. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, the question of the day, what was the musical group in the 70s that sang that song?
That would be the Looking Glass.
Looking Glass. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Brandy. You did awesome. This is David. We're at the 2026 70th anniversary of the Portland Roadster Show. And this is Lonnie Thompson. He's the owner of Carolina Customs. Hi, Lonnie. Thanks for the display.
Thanks, David. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How long have you been in business?
26 years.
Okay. And what makes your shop special?
I don't know if you call it special, but I mean, we do a little bit of everything. We're still a shop that does it all. Interior, paint, metal work. Try to keep everything in-house.
Okay. And you're one of the few shops left that do everything. Is that correct?
To my knowledge, we're the only shop that still does everything in house.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview, Lonnie.
Thank you.
So these are Lonnie with Carolina Customs. These are Lonnie's grandkids, and they could potentially be the car builders of the future. So what is your name?
Legend.
Legend, and you are?
Kingston.
Kingston, yeah? Okay, so are you guys cousins or brothers?
Cousins.
Wait a minute, what are you?
Brothers. Cousins.
Which is it?
Brothers.
Okay, thanks.
A 2022 Dodge Challenger with a gold and white color scheme. Wait, put on the brakes. Back up. This is a tribute to the 1969 Hearst Olds, and only 12 of these Challengers were made. You don't see those every day.
We're here at the 70th annual Portland Roadster Show, and I'm approaching Ryan Evans with Count Customs. Hey, Ryan.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
What you working on today, if I can ask?
I got a little skateboard deck that I'm striping up from one of the other vendors. We did some horse trading, so I'm just holding my end up.
Well, we appreciate you coming out as a guest. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's been a blast, man. This is a great show.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Is this your truck?
Yes, it is.
Well, while you were out getting your morning coffee, I took a trip all around your truck. Can you tell everybody what they might have seen?
Well, it's a 64 Chevy truck bed, and we got a 468 big block with twin 75 millimeter turbos. Edelbrock and fuel injection, and a 4L80 automatic transmission overdrive. And the shifter that you saw in there is actually from Kilduff lightning rod shifter, and they had those in the early 70s on the Oldsmobile lightning rod shifters, so they kind of mimicked off of that. There's a few things that kind of Easter eggs around this thing. There's probably one thing.
Yeah. Did I miss it? Did I miss anything?
There's we used to have the gas tank was in the back of the seat, and so we moved it into the bed here, and to get the fuel to fill it up.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
This here.
Yep, very nice. Anything else I might have missed?
Well, it's got electric windows. The electric windows. You got your switch here for the up and down.
Electric windows there.
Yep.
Well, you did a nice job. Is this one of your first builds?
Oh no, I actually had a restoration business for 12 years, and just recently retired. But this has been the last 5-year build, and I was doing it on nights and weekends. So, and finally got it together and got here. So.
Well, that explains why it's so nice. Thank you for the interview.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye bye. This is David with Northwest Classic Auto Mall. We're here at the Portland Roadster Show, 70th anniversary, and we're looking at some imports here. And we don't normally see imports here at the Portland Roadster Show. And I'm here with the proud owner of this one. This is Reed. Reed, can you tell me a little bit about your car?
So my car started off 10 years ago. After my original one got T-boned, hit and run with a stolen car. Buddy the next day hit me up, said that his boss had one sitting in the scrap pile. Back then, didn't know anything about cars. And so my two options were take on a project or buy someone else's problems. So I took on the project. Over a course of 3 months, I swapped everything over from one car to the other and was so proud of it. It was completely stock though at the time. And then over the course of 10 years, I taught myself how to do design work, build headlights and interior. Everything you see done on this car, I've done by myself. And I had some buddies help me out on the car along the way. But the wrap, I designed it myself. The shop wrapped it, but I was also there to help. The interior, did in my backyard. And this has just been a project I've been working on 10 years and still going.
Well, it's great to see the younger generation involved in these cars. You've done a great job with all the graphics and the wrap. I'm going to take a look around your car. Thank you for the interview.
train enthusiasts, exactly. We have a whole box of miscellaneous stuff. Look like there's some controls in there. All the train cars right here. Somebody start me out at 25 bucks for the whole box. There's controls, there's train. We got 50 now, need 60. 50 now, need 60. We got 50 right here, now need 60. 50 on this piece right here, now need 60. We got 50 bucks, now need 60. Take a look at it. What a beautiful piece. He's going to show you right now. It's a beautiful piece. Somebody's missing the drawer to their desk, but what the hell? Let's go. We got 50 now, need 60. We got 50 now, need 60. We got 50 now, need 60. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have, according to the tickers here, 1970-71 Ford Torino, trunk lid wind lace. All right, two beautiful pieces right here.